talk about. Let's take a look at this. Now, I saw this on Twitter, and this is reported by a Twitter account named @DiscloseTV, all right, which kind of does like some fringe type stuff and some whatevers, and it kind of does some weird news like you would expect. The title of the Twitter account is "Observing World Events Unfold in the Grand Theater of Our Time," and so the breaking news this morning was President Trump to pardon Julian Assange, right? So okay, so I was a little bit like, whoa, hey, it's a little late, but I guess it was supposed to happen this morning, or from this individual, Pastor Mark Burns, I guess is the individual that tweeted this 7 hours ago exactly. I was kind of just awake working and doing my thing and saw this pop up on Twitter and was like, no freaking way, this is happening. And like much of the news cycle today, you have to be very, very careful about what you believe, hook, line, and sinker, because rumors like this can spread awfully quickly, can't they? So Pastor Mark Burns, who has a blue check mark on Twitter and 179,000 followers. That's right. 179,000 followers. He tweeted this: breaking, President Trump will pardon Julian Assange. Then this Disclosed TV picked it up and then tweeted it out to another 181,000 followers. And so you start to see how these things kind of take over. They take over an entire news cycle just by doing their thing, right? So this is not like kind of out of left field entirely, because this is reported by Syracuse.com, and a few days ago, December 8th to be precise, this article here says Pamela Anderson dons bikini, asks President Trump to pardon Julian Assange. So we'll read just a little bit of this, and then we'll get into how the rumor spread and if there's any truth to this whatsoever. So let's look at this, and actually, let me link this. I do like to link to sources. You guys know that we don't like to just make shit up. I mean, being wrong is okay, but flat out making stuff up for the sake of it is a little bit less fun. So we try not to do that here. But okay, here we go. So this is Pamela Anderson does exactly this. Let's read just a little bit of this, and then kind of give you an idea where maybe this rumor is believable, because there's some actual information that kind of came out beforehand. So Pamela Anderson is stripping down to a bikini in hopes of getting President Donald Trump's attention. That's probably a good way to start, I would think. Now, the former Baywatch star and Playboy model shared 2 black and white photos on Twitter Monday, including one of herself in a 2-piece swimsuit, while asking Trump to pardon WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. At POTUS, please pardon Julian Assange, Anderson wrote as she held signs that said, "Bring Julian Assange home, Australia," and "I am Julian Assange." And so the 53-year-old actress was reportedly rumored to have dated Assange, an Australian citizen, when he was living in London's Ecuadorian embassy from 2012 to 2019. He sought refuge to avoid rape and sexual assault allegations in Sweden, as well as espionage charges in the United States. So Assange, 49 years old, was evicted from the embassy last year and arrested on allegations he directed former Army intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning to leak classified information. So the U.S. charged him with violating the Espionage Act. Espionage Act by publishing thousands of documents which included identities of confidential sources for American armed forces and diplomats. So again, this that completely didn't come out of left field. There's a little bit of information here to maybe corroborate that something was happening. If anybody can get Donald Trump's attention, it's probably Pamela Anderson, right? You can kind of you can kind of assume that would be the case. He's got a thing for blondes, apparently, back to that whole Stormy Daniels fiasco and debacle, or whatever you want to call it. But okay, so this was so December 8th, Pamela Anderson is kind of making the press here, trying to get Donald Trump to pardon Julian Assange. So okay, so this and then this is all happening today. So this was a few days ago, December 8th, and now today, RT, one of our favorite sources, Russian propaganda. Yeah, here we go. Russian propaganda is this. RT reported today. This was this morning. Possibility of Trump pardoning WikiLeaks Assange, such social media alight after rumor about decision surfaces. All right, so that's the thing. All right, so let's read a little bit of this. A rumor that President Donald Trump plans to pardon WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, currently facing extradition to the U.S. on criminal charges that would put him away for life, has ignited social media with cheers and jeers. Pro-Trump pastor Mark Burns announced in a tweet on Monday that the president planned to pardon Assange, a move the WikiLeaks founder's supporters have been clamoring for at ever higher volumes since Trump appeared to lose November's vote. Let's see. The unconfirmed rumor quickly swamped social media as Assange fans begged for it to be true. Assange's partner, lawyer Stella Morris, reacted to the claim, asking Trump to bring Julian home for Christmas. And I follow Stella Morris on Twitter. She's so I guess many of you maybe did not know this. Julian Assange has 2 children with Stella Morris here, as far as I'm aware. That she's the mother of both little boys, and I think they have blonde, beautiful hair, just like Julian. It's uncanny how the gene thing happens. So here we go. Other friends of Assange, including NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden, expressed hope the pardon was legit. Yeah, I'll bet he did. I'll bet. Of all people, right? That would set him dancing in his boxers first thing in the morning while drinking his coffee. That Edward Snowden guy. He tweeted. Snowden did. I very much hope this is true. The case against Assange is based on a legal theory that would criminalize the work of every journalist, both at home and abroad. So there we go, right? So everybody was freaking out this morning, myself included, because I really couldn't believe it. I was like, really? It seemed late. It seemed late to me, like I said. So just as a thought experiment, let's say this is true. We'll get to the actual truth of the matter in just a sec here. But let's say that we know it was a close election, and we don't really get into politics too much. But let's say 3 days before the election, Trump pardoned Assange. Do you think it would have been enough to push him over the top? Do you think it would have been enough? Or do you think they would have printed another million ballots? I'm being facetious, of course. Everybody relax. I know everybody gets when you bring up politics. But anyway, point being that this is, so RT picked it up, Russia Today, and so it sets social media light after the rumor about the decision surfaces. Okay, so check it out, right? You scroll down and you're reading at some of this, and it's they've got an update on the bottom here. Let's see, updated. Let's see. However, Pastor Mark Burns, who posted the tweet that started the rumor, later withdrew the claim, blaming a faulty source. And here's the claim, or the retraction. Regarding Julian Assange tweet, inadvertent tweet, faulty source, please disregard. And this was at least a few hours later. So this was not one of those easy situations where it was information is good. No, information is not good. What's up, guys? I see you there in chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Okay. So this is how rumors fly like crazy and fake news gets started. I'm sure it's probably still going on Facebook, right? I try and stay away from Facebook because they're one of those companies that spies on you like super crazy. So, we've talked about this in the past a little bit, but, if you have their Facebook open in your browser, they're tracking your mouse keys and shit like this. So, or your mouse cursor, your key, like everything you're doing, all your other tabs, they're tracking this shit out of you. So I try to not have Facebook open, just FYI. So I don't know, maybe it's going around Facebook that this is true, and you know how things go, right? Like people never come back for the actual fact check of the situation. And so that's what we're looking at. So this is fake. This is fake news. And again, so Pastor Mark Burns with 179,000 followers on Twitter and Disclosed TV with 181,000 followers, both tweeting this morning, and what the hell's really going on here, right? as usual, right? We're left scratching our head. What the hell's really going on? But we have Michael Tracy to the rescue, a roving journalist. He calls himself friend to all dogs. It's hard to hate a guy that's a friend to all dogs, right? So Michael Tracy tweeted this morning at 8:56 a.m., probably an hour and a half after this broke, an hour maybe, something like that. That's amazing how media-related people just have no problem whatsoever spreading completely unsourced rumors. Yeah, I mean, well, it is what it is, right? But fake news is